Let us greet one another, us greeting the holy and the others. If you think that person doesn't want to do flowers, just choose. We're not going to sing them because we didn't prepare for them. I'm mostly going to be standing up there today, but I think you'd be disoriented if I didn't come down out front. So for announcements, I'll come down out front here. I welcome you all on this Sunday. I recognize that in our prayer today, we'll recognize those who have parented us, this being Mother's Day. You know that Mother's Day wasn't started as a sales tactic for florists and greeting card people. It was started in the 1800s by Julia Ward Howe, who wrote the Battle Hymn of the Republic, who was tired of seeing mothers sending their sons off to war. So, and it's not necessarily an easy day for those of us who have had losses of many different types in the way of recognizing it, but we'll include that in the prayer. We have a couple of things to make sure you have on your announcements. One is I've been asked to promote the Poetry Open Mic at Wonderful Wednesday this week. Dinner at 5:30, please sign up for that. If you have if you have a poem that you want to read as part of that, you should sign up too, because our poet and author, Dr. Ken Shamley, is going to ask that we know what poems people are reading. And please, I hope that you'll join us for this wonderful Wednesday. I'm going to read one of the poems I read at the church retreat. Since most of you didn't hear me at the church retreat, that's okay. You'll get to hear it at this. Next Sunday is a big day for UUTC. We have the congregational meeting after the service, and we'll vote on the budget and the new officers and the statement on anti-authoritarianism. And so we hope that if you're a member, you recognize this is important and we have to have a quorum, and so please do come and stay through the meeting. It usually doesn't last long at all. And then later in the afternoon, Sally McMillan, who was a founding member of this congregation, Chris, Sally's husband, has said, yes, now would be the right time to memorialize Sally. So we'll have a service for her at 3 in the afternoon next Sunday, if you're interested in being part of that. There are so many more things that go on in this place, and I'm not going to say that I've given you anywhere near a third of what we do around here in this announcement. Just glad that we are active and busy. I do want to say, and I said this to a couple of people who are coming in, we have masks available at the front counter, children's size and adult size, if you want them. And people would say, well, why? That's so 2020. Why would we be thinking of that? Well, some of you know that there was a concert in the community recently. And probably within 10 days, I heard of at least 6 or 7 UUTC members who came down with COVID. So there is a variant that's going around. And if you don't happen to want to catch it or give it away to others, go ahead and slip out, put a mask on, and yeah, you were there? All right, well, all right. All right. That's the end of our announcements. And to help us come into the spirit of worship together, John and James have a song called The Power of Kindness.
Oh, what a great way to start. We have one song that we have memorized and one that we're using sheet music for, and I'm looking and going, what are we doing? Which song is this? So,
At least we're hoping it's memorized now. We're not sure.
yeah.
But this song, as Rev Bob said, is called "The Power of Kindness," and there is a line in here about flowers. So it's it kind of ties in if you listen closely for the line. We don't know what's coming, but we can help shape what's ahead. Kindness is our currency, the commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little, or give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go around, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love, the power of love. Look up now, my people, but keep your ear to the ground. We are the river flowing, generosity abounds. So give a little, or give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go around, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love, the power of love.
Oh, yes,
Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, a honeybee serves sweetness to help the whole world bloom, bringing love to the flower, from the flower to the fruit. We could learn a thing or two. So give a little, or give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go around, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness.
I believe in the power of kindness.
Ooh, I believe in the power of love.
Thank you, John and James. For our chalice lighting this morning, I have the words of Amy Zucker Morgenstern, my colleague, and if you would, please read on the screen as I light the chalice. Within the heart of the flowers is fountain of beauty. Within the heart of the community, a fire that warms and dances. Within the heart of each of us, a spark of the spirit of life. Holy, holy, holy. And I'm going to ask Kevin to help me with the candles of sharing here. Do you want to use this one or the zapper thing? There you go. I'll read from the notes that I have and the ones that I got online for those who have submitted a joy or a sorrow. They'll be kind of in whatever order they're piled here. And Kevin will light as we're doing that. I would like to start, though, with that we got word that William Roy Bill Wilkes, a member from long ago has passed away. We didn't hear until just now. Bill is the one who did the stained glass window over here. And I heard from an original member of the congregation that Bill was the second president of this congregation. So we're sorry for hearing his passing. They'd been gone from the area for some time. We have a note saying, "Happy 84th, can you believe it, birthday, Gypsy." A joy. Congrats, Gypsy. Nancy Richards lights a candle of joy for her friend Andre and for all others who graduated from Brevard College yesterday. A joy. Candle of care and concern and healing from Christy and I for Christy Renjilian's mother, Diane, who is in the hospital. This candle is from Carol Flake. These particular flowers that are placed in the sanctuary are in memory of Blondell Flake, mother of Carol. She would have been 102 today. And from Janice, prayers for healing for Anda Peterson. Did I get that right? Good. Anonymous note here, held in the hearts of probably many here, a prayer for peace and the end of war around the world. Two candles of gratitude. The first one, that Virginia Watkins is healing, and for Bruce's engineering expertise to hang the banner brought to you by the social action team that you saw on the side of the building. I believe we're among the first of congregations and organizations that responded to one of the community organizations asking. We are the first to say, yes, let's have that banner. And Joy Razor says, may we hold Michael Burkle up for his highest good. Hold that up. And we light a candle for those things not yet shared, perhaps held in the hearts of all those here. Or for those who are watching online. Spirit of love and life, the glow of these candles represent many joys, sorrows, concerns, and the lifting up in our hearts for those that we know. Spirit of love and life, we don't walk through this life alone, and the glow and the warmth of these candles reminds us we need not be alone in the times of happiness and joy, nor in our times of sorrow. Amen. Blessed be. Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea. Move in the land, in life the shape of justice. Roots all be closed, peace set me free. Spirit of life, come to me.
Okay, the opening words by Evan Carville Zimmer. If we lived in another climate, our souls might speak other languages. We might speak of oasis or permafrost, dry season or monsoon, but our souls speak of spring. Our souls speak green shoots pushing through last year's leaves. Our souls speak flower buds stretching to the sun. Our souls speak mud puddle and nest building, damp earth and worm castings, tiny green leaves and frog choruses. We speak spring because spring sings in us. We gather to nurture our faith in our own growing, our own courage to push through, our own blossoming in beauty, our own small part in the spring of this world. Come, let us worship together.
I invite you to join us in our opening hymn, number 76, for the flowers that bloom about our feet, and the words are on the screen. For flowers that bloom about our feet, for tender grass so fresh and sweet, for song of bird and hum of bee, for all things fair we hear or see. Giver of all, we thank thee. For blue of stream and blue of sky, for pleasant shade of branches high, for fragrant air and cooling breeze, for beauty of the blossoming trees. Giver of all, we thank thee. For this new morning with its light, for rest and shelter of the night, for health and food, for love and friends, for everything thy goodness sends. Giver of all, we thank thee. Our envelope in our basket for our collection this month, as I said last week, is for The Haven. The Haven, an organization that is there to step in and fill in a little bit for at least some people who need housing, maybe emergency housing, maybe it is a family in transition in their family living unit and finding their way, and then finally finding a place that is more permanent. I really respect that this congregation each month has chosen a different charity in our area to support. And so I hope that you'll think of putting something in that envelope for the Haven as it goes past. And whatever you put into the basket itself goes to the good of this congregation and our presence in this community. I greatly appreciate your generosity. We will now receive the morning offering. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Gypsy. What's given in love we receive with joy. Thank you. I invite you to settle into this time of prayer and then silent meditation. I bring the words of Victoria Weinstein, one of my colleagues, who wrote this prayer years ago. It's a prayer for all who mother. We reflect in thanksgiving this day for all those whose lives have nurtured ours, the life-giving ones who heal with their presence, who listen in sympathy, who give wise advice, but only when asked for it. We're grateful for all those who have mothered us, who have held us gently in times of sorrow, who celebrated with us our triumphs, no matter how small, who noticed when we changed and grew, who praised us for taking risks, who took genuine pride in our success, and who expressed genuine compassion when we did not succeed. On this day that honors mothers, let us honor all mothers, men and women alike, who from somewhere in their being have freely and wholeheartedly given life and sustenance and vision to us. Dear God, Mother, Father of us all, grant us life-giving ways, strength for birthing, and a nurturing spirit, that we may take attentive care of our world, our communities, and those precious beings entrusted to us by biology or by destiny or by friendship, fellowship, or fate. Give us the heart of a mother today. We hold this prayer and the prayers of our hearts and the meditations of our minds now in the silence. In the names of all those known and unknown, remembered and forgotten, in the names of all the helpers of humankind, we say amen, blessed be.
John and I were fortunate enough to become friends with a wonderful singer, songwriter, satirist several years ago by the name of Roy Zimmerman. And he was known mainly for the kind of humorous take he had on politicians, and things like that. But there's one song that kind of stands out. It's a different type of song that he wrote, and this is what he said about it. Rise Up is inspired by the activism of the students of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in the wake of the horrendous mass shooting there. This is your world and this is your time, says the song. A direct message to young people, but also a call to action for concerned people of all ages.
In the stillness of the aftermath, some of us were heard to say, nothing's ever gonna change. It's just the way things go. Makes you want to give up trying. Makes you shake your head and cry. Yeah, we've seen it all before, and we know what we know. But you, too young to know it can't be done. You can do it now for everyone. Rise up, rise up, rise up. This is your world and this is your time. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Yeah, you'll be lifting as you climb. Rise up, rise up, rise up. When again we stand in darkness, in the outrage of the hour, wondering why and why and why, we're looking left and right. We'll remember that we raised you, and we'll see your hearts on fire, not giving up nor giving in, and we'll follow your light. But you, too young to say impossible, you make it possible again. Rise up, rise up, rise up. This is your world and this is your time. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Yeah, you'll be lifting as you climb. Rise up, rise up, rise up. This is your world and this is your time. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Yeah, you'll be lifting as you climb. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up.
Please join me in reading the Flower Communion Prayer in unison. In the name of Providence, which implants in the seed the future of the flower, and in our hearts the longing for people to live in harmony. In the name of the highest, in whom we move and who makes the mother and father, the brother and sister, lover and loner what they are. In the name of sages and great religious leaders who sacrificed their lives to hasten the coming of the age of mutual respect, let us renew our resolution sincerely to be real siblings, regardless of any kind of bar which estranges us from each other. In this holy resolve, may we be strengthened, knowing that we are God's family, that one Spirit, the Spirit of love, unites us, and endeavor for a more perfect and more joyful life. Amen.
Thank you, Sharon. It's a good way to enter into this part of our service, our flower ceremony. I will be giving you some background on this ceremony, and I've titled it The Meaning of the Flowers. This is a good time for flower communion. It's time when blossoms have been abundant all around us, as springtime rains and warmth have encouraged growth. Unique beauty and unfolding possibilities surround us in nature. And this tells the message and meaning of the flower communion. And before we celebrate the flower ceremony, let's listen carefully to the story of how it all began. The flower ceremony, or flower festival, is a very Unitarian Universalist ceremony. It was started by Dr. Norbert Čapek, a Czechoslovakian minister who came upon the idea after being exposed to Unitarianism in America. When he returned from his stay in America and founded the Liberal Church of Czechoslovakia, he wanted a ceremony which would teach his church members about the messages he had learned of our religion. So in 1923, he came upon the idea of having an exchange of flowers, a flower festival, where each person coming to worship would share in the gift of the flowers. In 1940, his wife, Maja, brought the ceremony back to America, and it began to be celebrated in our churches here, growing to more and more churches to the current time when it's now a common ceremony in our congregations. In America, many called it a flower communion, but since then we've learned the direct translation of flower celebration or flower ceremony fits better. The flowers symbolize many things. They are beautiful, just as our messages of hope and growth in our religion are beautiful. We see a broad range of colors and patterns and enjoy the varied fragrances, just as we can enjoy the differences of the people around us and the wisdom, love, and ideas that we have to share. When we gather on any Sunday or at other times, we should remember that we each have something to contribute, that no two people are alike, and how wonderful that can be. And that we each come away from meeting here with a little gift someone else has shared with us. This flower ceremony is to remind us of that. And when we celebrate this ceremony, we can also remember the courage of Dr. Čapek to bring home hope and gladness and meaning to the people wherever he was, whatever the circumstances. You see, after many years of promoting a positive message of love and acceptance in liberal religion, Dr. Čapek was made a prisoner by the Nazis in 1941. He was sent to a concentration camp, and while there, he encouraged his fellow prisoners to sing with exuberance together as they walked along the fences. It helped hope survive, and it really annoyed the Nazis. Dr. Čapek kept it up until he was separated from the larger group and used in medical experiments. He died in 1942 in the concentration camps during World War II, but his idea for the meaning and the hope of the flower communion lives on. Please join us in the dedication of the flowers. Then it'll be time for the baskets up here to be taken by ushers to people who are mobility impaired, or the rest of you come forward and choose a flower that you did not bring or blossom, as I see a tree blossom here and bush blossoms as well. Catch what catches your eye. Take it to your heart and back to your seat. Even if you forgot to bring a flower today, go ahead and take one, because there are plenty of extras. And Janice?
Please join me reciting in unison the consecration of the flowers. Infinite Spirit of life, we ask thy blessings on these, thy messengers of fellowship and love. May they remind us, amid diversities of knowledge and of gifts, to be one in desire and affection and devotion to thy will. May they also remind us of the value of comradeship, of doing and sharing alike. May we cherish friendship as one of thy most precious gifts. May we not let awareness of another's talents discourage us or sully our relationship, but may we realize that whatever we can do, great or small, the efforts of all of us are needed to do thy work in this world.
You may now come forward, and one of Dr. Chapek's tunes will play in the background. John will do that as you come forward, and at the very end I'll read a poem, The Dandelion Has My Smile by Thich Nhat Hanh. Please come forward. there's anyone who did not get a flower, you can come up after this service. Or if you're going home to someone who didn't make it in this morning, please feel free to bring one along to them as well. The dandelion has my smile, the words of Thich Nhat Hanh. If a child smiles, if an adult smiles, that's very important. If in our daily lives we can smile, if we can be peaceful and happy, not only we, but everyone will profit from it. If we really know how to live, what better way to start the day than with a smile? Our smile affirms our awareness and determination to live in peace and joy. The source of a true smile is an awakened mind. How can you remember to smile when you wake up? You might hang a reminder, such as a branch, leaf, a painting, or some inspiring words in your window or from the ceiling above your bed so that you notice it when you wake up. Once you develop the practice of smiling, you may not need a reminder. You will smile as soon as you hear a bird singing or see the sunlight streaming through the windows. Smiling helps you approach the day with gentleness and understanding. When I see someone smile, I know immediately that he or she is dwelling in awareness. That half smile, how many artists have labored to bring it to the lips of countless statues and paintings? I'm sure the same smile must have been on the faces of the sculptors and painters as they worked. Can you imagine an angry painter giving birth to such a smile? Mona Lisa's smile is light, just the hint of a smile. Yet even a smile like that is enough to relax all the muscles in our face, to banish all worries and fatigue. A tiny bud of a smile on our lips nourishes awareness and calms us miraculously. It returns to us the peace we thought we had lost. Our smile will bring happiness to us and those around us. Even if we spend a lot of money on gifts for everyone in our family, nothing we buy could give them as much as happiness as the gift of our awareness, our smile. And this precious gift costs us nothing. At the end of a retreat in California, a friend wrote this poem, "I have lost my smile, but don't worry, the dandelion has it." If you have lost your smile and yet are still capable of seeing that the dandelion is keeping it for you, the situation is not too bad. You still have enough mindfulness to see that the smile is there. The dandelion is one member of your community of friends. It is there, quite faithful, keeping your smile for you. In fact, everything around you is keeping your smile for you. You don't need to feel isolated. You only have to open yourself to the support that is all around you, and in you too. Like the friend who saw that her smile was being kept by the dandelion, you can breathe in awareness, and your smile will return. Our closing hymn is number 305, and I didn't ask, Catherine, did you have the Spanish words up there too? Oh, yes. So we'll be singing together as best as able to sing 305, De Colores. All the colors, yes, the colors we see in the springtime with all of its flowers. All the colors, when the sunlight shines out through a rift in the cloud and it showers. All the colors, as the rainbow appears when a storm cloud is touched by the sun. All the colors about for the whole world around, for everyone under the sun. All the colors, yes, the colors of people parading on by with their banners.
bandanas. All the colors, yes, the colors of rainbow now taking their place in the sun. All the colors abound for the whole world around and for everyone under the sun. All the colors, yes, the black and the white and the red and the brown and the yellow. All the colors of people who smile and shake hands and say hello. All the colors, yes, the colors of people who know that their freedom is won. All the colors abound for the whole world around and for everyone under the sun. La 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 de colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajaritos que vienen de afuera. De colores es el arcoíris que vimos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores y muchos dolores te gustan a mí.
For our benediction, we have a Native American proverb. May your life be like a wildflower, growing freely in the beauty and the joy of each day. Blessings on all of you.